Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Jonesium, and today we're going to be installing the Invidia Midpipe for Lexus IS350 all-wheel drive. So let's just get right into it, shall we? Okay, so before we get into all that, let's just cut to a clip of how my current exhaust sounds, and which I only have the Remark Axleback muffler delete, as you saw in my previous video, and the stock mid pipes. So let's just cut to that clip, come back, and we'll get into it. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Go over a couple tools we might need. So what I just dropped right there is actually called an oxygen sensor socket, which you're going to need 100% sure, unless you want to damage the wires on your oxygen sensor, which then would cause a check engine light to come up, and then you have to go to the store and buy a new oxygen sensor, which you don't want to do, because that's just more money after you just spend all the money on this exhaust. So back to the parts. Obviously you're going to need jack stands. Obviously you're going to need socket wrench. I'm not sure the socket size for the bolts, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of these. So what do we have? It's probably going to be a 14. I have a feeling it's going to be 14. But anyway, let's open this up and take a look at what we have. Oh, first things first, we got all our nuts and bolts. Nicely packaged, very lightweight. I'm lifting it with one arm right now. I'm actually going to just jack my car up first really quick, and then we'll just lay the pipes out on the ground. You can see them. Alright, ladies and gents, you can see we got it all set up. There it is, all the gaskets and screws. So it is 14 millimeter, like I said before, 14 millimeter socket. You're gonna need the oxygen sensor socket too. Probably one of these. It's a 3/8. Alright guys, so I'm not going to bore you with watching me underneath this car. You can't really see what I'm doing anyway. Really, it's just a bunch of bolts. You're unscrewing them, taking the old pipes off, putting the new pipes on. That's it. And making sure you put your gaskets on. But other than that, that's it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not something you need to do a lot of thinking about. Alright? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Alright, so word of caution, you're going to have a lot of trouble. Some people might have a lot of trouble getting the O2 sensors off of the stock mid pipes. Let me know how it goes for you, because for me, man, alright? That's all I gotta say. A couple other bolts. Oh, I hate when I get like scabs from like pimples. Anyway, there's a couple other bolts, the ones that connect to the headers. Those are a little tough to get off too. So, if you have a torch, it'll make your life a lot easier. All right. That was pretty amazing. Alright, guys, what's up? Alright, so I added that clip at the end just to give you guys a little bit, uh, just a little extra sound clip. So, you know, if you don't want a loud exhaust, then you probably aren't even looking at these type of videos. So, as you can see, the exhaust is very loud. Um, if you compared it to the stock mid pipe with just the Remark um, Axleback with the muffler delete, and compared to now, it's like probably about 3 or 4 times louder, which you may or may not want depending on where you live. Blah blah blah. Um, Me personally, I like loud exhaust, and it sounds good too. So I went with this. A lot of people say, "Oh, it sounds bad," whatever, whatever. That's fine. That's what everybody. Uh, you know, everybody has their own opinion, and it's my car. So, um, as far as like, the cost and everything, pretty cheap considering. I mean, the Remark Axleback, I think, is like 350, 375, something around there. You get free shipping, and it's pretty fast shipping too. Depending on where you live, you can get it in a couple days. But right now, I know they're on back order for like at least the next month, probably. So, it's probably because of like what's going on now with the reduced, staffing, and can't have as many employees working in the same area. So production probably slowed down a lot. But anyway, as far as Invidia, they're usually always in stock. So the Invidia uh, mid pipe, I think, was like 550, 500. So it's not bad price, um, considering. I mean, let's say you went out and you tried to buy like a stock, like OEM mid pipe. You're probably gonna pay like a couple $1,000s, to be honest. And same thing with the Axleback. You're probably gonna be paying a lot of money to get stock parts, OEM parts. So considering the price, it's not that bad. And when you do these type of projects, make sure you keep all your original parts, because those are worth a lot of money. And who knows, um, you might have to put those parts back on. Maybe you decide you want to change your car, you want to sell the car. Probably want to put all the stock parts back on. So it's always good just to keep those parts. But anyway, so let's talk about how loud you want your exhaust. So if you just get the axle back, it's gonna make the exhaust marginally more audible. Um, and that's with the muffler. So if you do a muffler delete, it's automatically gonna make the exhaust louder. Period. So if you're doing a muffler delete, your exhaust is loud already. Adding a mid pipe is gonna just make it louder, but maybe that's what you want. If you don't want it, then just leave the stock, leave everything stock. Um, I did hear like the Invidia Axleback with the Invidia mid pipe. That sounds okay. Um, you know, I like the Remark Axleback. It looks cooler. I like the quad tips, and with the diffuser on the Lexus, on the 2017 Lexuses, the diffuser has enough space for quad tips. So having a single outlet, it looks kind of weird in my opinion. I know you can get custom tips or whatever, but that's just something added. That's just another added cost and blah blah blah. Don't feel like doing all that. So went with the Remark. The muffler delete sounds awesome. The mid pipe sounds awesome. All right. So once you get that mid pipe, it opens the exhaust up like crazy. Okay. But I mean, that's all I gotta say. Let me know how you. Let me know what you guys think as far as how it sounds. And would you do the same? Thumbs up if you like the video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it.